Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and I have been watching other videos of the guys who have gotten their DJI Mavic Air 2S, and they seem to get a lot of range out of them. I'm not interested in a long range. I just want to be able to get out a couple of miles so I can watch try to get some videos of the construction of Highway 24, which they're building to go down through this area up straight ahead of us here in a year or two anyway. It goes from Phoenix to Tucson. And I tried the other day to come out this same flight, and I didn't have very much success. As you can see in this Google Earth shot, I went just a little, look to the right there, I went just a little beyond that canal and lost connection. So I came back and then I flew around a little bit. On this flight, this is how far I went. I went actually 2 miles and went as far as I wanted to go. And of course, the first flight I was 355 feet in altitude, and then the second flight coming up here I was 381 feet. And you wouldn't think that 30 feet would make that much difference, and I'm not sure that was what made the difference, but something happened. And after looking at this a bunch of times, the only thing I can figure is maybe the position of where I was standing may have made a difference, because I was standing near the fifth wheel trailer where we live, and in this video I moved out way beyond it. And in the first time I tried it, I don't know, I can't remember exactly where I was standing, but I may not have been out so far. So as you can see, there's some things down here below where it looks like people have tried to do something, maybe made a corral or grow something, but it's just kind of a mystery. There's probably a lot of history to this area, which would be interesting. I can't get over there on my e-bike because it's all fenced off, and there's roads out here. If I was to go far enough down the main road, I might be able to find a way to get in. There's another place there. It looks like somebody tried to do something, either grow something or put in a corral, and who knows. And all these little paths that you're looking at, this is the drainage area for flash floods and the flow of water that comes down off of Superstition Mountain. And so there's a lot of places where, low spots, and so there's a lot of growth and stuff in those areas. So anyway, I was real happy with the results of this flight, because I was able to go 2 miles without any trouble, and I could go further because I wasn't even starting to lose the signal. Don't ask me why, but now here's a place, I don't know where that water comes from, because there's cattle down there and there's water there, and it doesn't look to me, just looking at it, like they pumped it out or pumped it up. So I don't know where it came from. That's a mystery, but that's okay. As you can see, though, I'm over 2 miles, 10,000 feet, and actually got to 11,000, just like my previous video when I went to the south instead of to the east. And so I don't know. Don't have an answer as to why this flight was more successful, other than, and there's a road going across there, other than I was standing in a different position and in relationship to the fifth wheel trailer. And so I reached my goal, and so now I know that if I'm standing in the right position, I can get out far enough to get some videos of the construction. Because I looked at a map they put out months ago. I put up a video on it, and it looked like the road's going to be 2 miles or so out away from where we live. And here I am coming back, and This car that's parked down here, I've seen it flying over in previous videos. It's been there for, I don't know how many weeks, probably a month at least. And I could go back and look, but it doesn't matter. At first, I thought it belonged to maybe a farm worker or something, but it just was never moved. And so in the local Facebook group, somebody discussed it the other day, and several people came back, and you can see that little dirt canal there. Somebody came across there and got all muddy on their feet. But it looks like somebody tried to winch it out, because you can see the path where the wheels drug, and of course they're still full of water. So it was driven in there before we had the rain that we've had lately, and I don't think anybody's going to be able to get it out for a while yet, because everything over there around that field is mud. But eventually it'll dry out, and then they'll be able to get it. They were talking about maybe it's stolen, but they mentioned it was vandalized, so I thought I'm going to fly over it and take a look and see what the damage is. So probably it's total from what we can see, but who knows? Somebody might be able to get it fixed up. Anyway, the folks who lost it, I don't know if they want it back or not. So it's time to continue on home, and I got a little lower than I planned coming down to look at it. Fortunately, I didn't run into the power lines. Of course, I've got object avoidance turned off, but the warning still shows up with my Air 2S. So anyway, heading on home, and you'll see me standing down there just beyond the end of the fifth wheel. And so that might have been what made the difference of the distance. I want to thank you for watching my videos, and God bless.